Russain Five movie was not a big movie. It was only released in a certain amount of theaters, and you can only find it on digital. The Russain Five is a documentary that follows essentially the path the Red Wings ownership and general managers took to get back to Stanley Cup glory, following everything from when Steve Yzerman was drafted to when they rolled Konstantinov out onto the ice to raise the cup with the team. The documentary is really well written and uncovers a lot of facts that were otherwise unknown, like how they had to precisely plan and essentially lie Konstantinov out of Russia with his family by saying he had cancer and needed to go to the West for treatment. Plus, to add to the hardship, Konstantinov was part of the Soviet Union military. The Red Wings also tried to entice Fedorov earlier by showing him the house he would have, the nice sports cars he could have, and piles of money in the suitcase for him to take if he chose to leave with the Red Wings at the moment. For me, as a massive Red Wings fan and not even being born before the Russain Five were disbanded, and only hearing stories about how good they were and how well they played, this movie really brought it to life for me as a fan. The beginning of the movie is a lot of drawings of the scenarios, like at the draft table and commentary from Devellano and the scouts, and sometimes the Russain Five themselves. But as the movie goes on, as you get closer to the 1997-1998 Stanley Cup Championship, it becomes a lot more commentary of the Russain Five, Bowman, Yzerman, other players that were big names in Detroit at the time like McCarty, and becomes a lot more footage of the games. Overall, the movie does a good job really submersing you in their life and the roads and choices it took to make what happened 2 decades ago. So no matter if you're an old fan that wants to rewatch some Glory Day or Russain Five action, or a young fan that never witnessed them play, or simply just a hockey fan that wants to know more about the Russain Five or Red Wings history really, I would check out the Russain Five movie. It's a great documentary that will entertain you. Have you seen the Russain Five? Leave a comment down below on what you thought of the movie. And if you haven't watched it, go check it out and come back to this video and leave a comment. And until next time, lights out in the red light district.
Let's show these players how much love. Oh my, what a gorgeous start!